before going into the program, my understanding of vulnerability was it was a weakness, that it was something that I should not expose to people that I was introducing myself to, or people that I already knew. And that if you show those vulnerabilities, then they can only work against you. But that has completely changed after going into this program. And I even hesitate to call it a weakness, because when used correctly and in the way that the program allows you to, I've been able to take elements of myself, things that I thought were weaknesses, and use them to build greater connections with those that I work with and family members and relationships that I have that were struggling in ways that I didn't recognize before, now are much, much stronger. And the future is wide open for new opportunities.
I was fortunate to be selected as a member of Class 1. And that opportunity that I had gave me experiences that I can't enumerate how many times I've used or thought about those experiences.
And for me, a takeaway that I use most days is that ag leadership allowed me to look at the world around me with a much broader lens. I think before, when I got up and I came to work and I started my day, I just didn't look through the same lens as I did after the ag leadership program and what it exposed me to along the way.
I feel like the ag leadership program gave me a set of tools and a confidence level to be able to deal with really anything that comes my way. I deal with people from all over the wine spectrum. Oftentimes we have very challenging situations and very difficult conversations to be had. And the ag leadership program really gave me the confidence and what I consider to be like my tool chest to be able to deal with everything that comes our way. And before the ag leadership program, I think I thought I had that, but I didn't, and I wasn't quite as effective, either professionally or personally, as I am today.
If this is something that you truly want to do and that you have the motivation to better yourself and to dedicate yourself to something that will not only make you a better person, but it will make you a better person for your community and for those that are around you, whether it's in your company or your neighbors or your family, you owe it to yourself to at least try. Because at the very least, you go through an incredible interview process that is unlike any that I've ever been. And just simply from the interview process, I've learned so much. And if you don't get in the first year, try again the next year. And if you don't get in that year, do it again. Dedication is one of the greatest things you can demonstrate to someone or an organization. And once you get into the program, you will see just how irreplaceable and invaluable it is.
For people that are considering the program, don't consider too long. Don't wait for the perfect time. Take the chance. It's worth it. It'll be a wonderful experience and something you're going to be able to use for the rest of your lives, and you're also gaining friendships for the rest of your lives.
Everybody thinks they're too busy. The fact of the matter is, if you're not busy, we don't want you. This program is meant and targeted towards very busy agriculturalists. We want people that have so much on their plate and they just are always asking for more, because we know that you will be able to find a way to prioritize this program, get the most out of it, and come out of it a better leader.
Back in 2019, from our trip to Washington, D.C., we got a chance to meet an incredible amount of amazing people, but one of them in particular really stood out, which was Randy Russell at the Russell Group. And Randy spoke to us about these quantum leaps, and he defined it in terms of maybe one day you break your leg and you can no longer play your favorite sport, or you get a job opportunity. But the catch is you have to move to the other side of the country and be separated from your family. What do you do? in these situations where you have to make a decision. And whether you say yes or no, it's a life-changing decision and a huge course correction. Well, California Ag Leadership was just that for me. What it gave us was something that's so much more valuable than anything that we could have had otherwise. And I wouldn't trade it for any other opportunity that is out there.
When we visited San Rafael and toured San Quentin, I learned during that seminar that there are some situations that don't always have a clear answer or a right answer. And what I feel is most important is to be able to recognize that even those people that you completely disagree with oftentimes have a reason for feeling the way they do that is absolutely as compelling and important to them as the reasons why you have to feel the opposite. So I often reflect on that seminar, and I try to remind myself that no matter who I'm talking to, they usually have a real compelling reason to feel the way they do.
I cannot say enough about what an incredible and life-changing program Ag Leadership was for me. The personal development and the growth helped me in my personal life as a mother, a wife, and as an industry leader. I learned so much about who I am and the cultural artifacts that helped shape me as an individual and showed me how I can use those artifacts in my daily and professional life. I am a much stronger advocate for the ag industry as well as my community because of the skills that I learned through Ag Leadership.